Hey y'all, we're back. Okay, so welcome back. Today we are going to look at a really old Frank's Divas video. This is from October 2014. So it's quite ancient and dated. And as you can see, Brittany is still extremely young and Mom still has her hair. So we're gonna press play, and I apologize that I look like I've been hit by a truck because I feel like I have been, because you know it's the day after a really long shift and I didn't sleep well. So anyway, here we go.
What is paparazzi? I'll tell you what paparazzi is to me. It's about being happy. Paparazzi made me happy, and it can make you happy too.
Okay.
Do you know how wonderful it is to see these ladies that walk into my booth or come to my home party? You put a little necklace on them. Somebody says, "Oh, you look really cute." They feel so good about themselves. That's what paparazzi is about.
And it sells itself. It's really fun, so you don't have to worry about any sales gimmicks or anything like that. You put out the jewelry and it flies off the hooks.
Our jewelry is...
Okay. Alrighty then. Brittany is so young there. I mean, she's definitely grown up in the company, that's for sure. This is when they were more about the hair clips and hair bows back in the day. So let's see what Mom says. I'm pretty sure she's about to say lead and nickel free.
Lead and nickel free. It's stylish, it's trendy, it's fashionable, it's cute stuff. Our booths are always full. Every time we have a home party, our rooms are packed because everybody knows it's only $5.
They have the trendy jewelry that's out.
That booth is at a What a Woman Wants show in the Southtown Expo Center in Sandy, Utah. I've seen it personally.
Their jewelry's constantly changing. They have new stuff updating every single week, and usually the jewelry that they had a month ago, it's gone by the next month. So for $5, you can't find a cute bracelet like this for $5. So they stay up with the trends, and I have people all the time saying, "Where did you get that?" And I tell them it's $5. It's paparazzi.
It's only
They
$5.
have clips. The clips are wonderful because I can pin them onto a shirt. I can clip them in my hair. The quality is amazing. So if you want to just wear just a simple necklace and just put it on, you can layer as much stuff as you want. Throw bangles on, throw rings on. You can do earrings. I have a headband in my hair. It's all about you, and there's styles for everyone.
Back in the day, paparazzi did headbands. Back in the day, the quality, I think, was a little bit better. Back in the day, they actually took pride in their product, and it wasn't about greed. Now it is, and the quality is severely diminished.
We have stuff for babies. We have stuff for grandmas, adults, for whoever you want. We've got a gift for everyone because it's so stinking cute, and people cannot grasp the
And now it's just stinky.
fact that it's only $5. We love paparazzi. It has been such a blessing in our life, and it makes us happy. You can go and have all the fun that you want, and the best thing is you can be a stay-at-home mom, work as little or as much as you want, or you can make this a full-time career. It's all up to you.
There's two ways to make money in paparazzi. The first one is by selling the jewelry. You buy the jewelry for $2.75 and you sell it for $5. That's $2.25 profit immediately.
My husband and I were talking about this 2 days ago, I believe. We were talking about how is it sustainable. You buy something for $2.75, you pay the full $5 tax on it, you sell it, and you make $2.25. So you're losing right off the bat because you have to reinvest in the product. And what else did you say, babe?
Oh, for every unsold piece, you basically lost all profit from more than one sold piece.
Yeah, so I'll repeat that. For every unsold piece, you've lost the profit from the sold piece plus 50 cents. Yeah. It's a pretty big cut in your profit margin, if you think about it.
You know, on jewelry where not all of your jewelry is going to sell because, you know,
not everyone likes it. Yeah, so it's a pretty big hit, and not everything's going to sell. Everyone who has joined paparazzi and received their starter kit knows this for a fact. Everything that starter kit doesn't sell.
The second way to make money is through the long-term commissions of your team members. You'll have people come up to you and they will see how much fun you're having, the money you're making, how busy your booth is. It's wonderful. And they'll start asking you questions, so all you have to do is just tell them about paparazzi and how it's changed your life. The great thing about paparazzi is you can sign up as many people as you want. The key is to have at least 3 active consultants. If you have at least 3, you will make 10% off of everything that they buy in jewelry. Then, as they add team members to their team, you'll make 5% off of their team members.
Here comes the pyramid scheme.
Paparazzi started with 2 sisters loving their $5 jewelry, taking it to trade shows and selling it to people all over the United States. Everyone saw what a great opportunity it was, just like Brittany and I, and we wanted to get on board and start selling it also. So they turned this company into a direct sales company. Paparazzi grew 900% in the first 6 months.
The reason for the success is because the owners of this company have got wonderful integrity. They are the hardest working people that you could ever meet.
Paparazzi is relatively new. There's lots and lots of room for growth. Don't miss this opportunity. This is a great opportunity for everyone out there. Jump on board with us. Come and join our team and make your dreams come true.
It's done it for us. It can do it for you.
And remember, love your life.
Drinking water before bed burns 46 pounds in 2 weeks.
Oh,
if you are struggling to lose weight and you're...
I love how every time a Frank's Diva video comes up, it always brings up this drink chia seeds before bed ad. It's like, okay, whatever. All right. That makes sense. So there's that. So, you know, I've been working on some topics for a while. Some of these topics I've been thinking about since my vacation. And now I'm going to start talking about them in a little bit more detail. So, as you can see with the Mr. Bean thing down there, you know, I have a question for everyone out there. Who's to blame when you join a multi-level marketing company? So who's to blame for that? That's the ultimate question that we have to ask ourselves. So I'm just going to put my most recent blog post up here because I want to show you guys a couple of the things that that show up. Hopefully they show up. Oh, of course this thing is not going to let these show up. So, of course not. Alright. So, I guess I'll just read it to you guys and get a different picture up here. So, when we're looking for someone to blame for joining a multi-level marketing company, who do we have to point the finger at? Well, we should start by pointing the finger at ourselves because we drank the Kool-Aid and we were conditioned right off the bat to drink that Kool-Aid. So you have to take ownership for your personal choices. You made a choice and you should hold yourself accountable for that choice. I mean, that's just the honest truth. You need to be accountable for the choices that you make in your life. You know, just like you have freedom of speech, just because you say something doesn't mean there aren't consequences for the things that you say. Because just like with people on Twitter and people on YouTube, if you say something and people don't agree with it, that's their choice. They don't have to agree with it. However, the backlash or the fallout you receive from those comments, those are yours. You own them. You can say what you want to say, but you also have consequences from what you say. So, a lot of women have recently left their multi-level marketing jobs, and they've opened their eyes to the fact that it is a losing proposition. Who's to blame for getting wrapped up in the pyramid scheme, network marketing or direct sales jobs? Well, first you have to actually look at the definition of blame. And the verb means assigning responsibility for the fault or the wrong, and the noun is responsibility for the fault and the wrong. So yeah, you can assign blame, but ultimately you are responsible. Okay, so I'm going to start with myself. Okay, I did not use my brain to really research multi-level marketing companies. I didn't really start doing the research on the multi-level marketing company until after my first year in a multi-level marketing company, and I did my taxes, and I saw how much I personally invested into the business opportunity and how much I lost. I didn't make anything, I lost. Okay, so I'm the one at fault there. But the other thing is I listen to those in the business who are successful, and by successful I mean successful, and they were making money. I listened to them and I continued to work harder. You know, I will honestly say I've never worked harder for anything else in my life and not made a dime. Okay, I was working myself into an early grave. I was stressing myself out. I wasn't making money because I believed what I was told. If you build it, they will come. If you buy, you'll get more customers. If you get those hot items, you'll get more customers. Needless to say, no, I didn't. It was a lie. And a lot of us are wronged by those multi-level marketing companies, and we're all deceived, and we were all fed the drink of our choice. For me, I'll call it coffee, Kool-Aid, whatever you want to call it. And we're all angry, and we're all victims, and we're all looking for someone to blame. But here's the thing. You can only really blame yourself. So you need to go through the process of admitting that, owning that, and then forgiving yourself for being naive and grasping onto that low-hanging fruit and for believing the dream that you could make it rich. Now, yes, some people do make it rich in multi-level marketing companies because of the timing. They got in at the right time. They were able to get in on the ground floor. And when you look at all of the multi-level companies out there, Amway started in Michigan, Avon started in the UK, Herbalife started in California, and then Mary Kay started in Texas, Forever Living was in Arizona, New Skin's in Utah, Tupperware's in Florida, Melaleuca's in Idaho. Those are some of the top 10, okay? Paparazzi is in the Utah top 50. When you look at what Paparazzi makes, they're number 36 out of the top 50. The top 10 in Utah are New Skin, Young Living, USANA, doTERRA, Mirinda, which is Tahitian noni juice, Yonique Makeup, Nature Sunshine Vitamins, Unicity International, Modere, which I've never heard of, and then, of course, Jamberry Nails. Okay, then there's Stampin' Up, Stampin' Happy, Perfectly Posh, Send Out Cards, which my mother-in-law worked for Send Out Cards, and a whole bunch of other things. There's a lot of them out there. But why is it that they are all over in religious congregations? It's not just the Mormon community, because Mormons are not prominent in the Midwest, nor are they prominent in the South of America, okay? They're not prominent in Southern America, okay? They just aren't. Mormon communities are not prominent in those areas. So what is the common factor? Common factor is when you go to a church of any denomination and you build relationships with people in those churches, you also build a relationship of trust with people in that church. And that trust relationship, that trust factor, is easy to manipulate people within your congregation. Now, there has been a preacher that recently came out and wrote a letter to its congregation saying, no more MLMs in this congregation, period, end of story, we're not doing it. I wish more religious leaders spoke out like this gentleman did. Okay, because when you trust somebody within your religious organization and that trust gets violated, it really hurts. And the honest truth is, it really hurts to be deceived and manipulated by someone you trusted because they were getting financial gain off of you. A lot of people think that money means you're blessed. And yeah, okay. now everyone, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know I was raised in the Mormon faith, and I have heard people say so-and-so must be blessed by God because they're rich. I was not in a rich family. Neither was my husband. We were not rich by any means. My father had ethics and morals, and he would not cook the books for the company he worked for. Ergo, he was ceremoniously let go from that job and blacklisted because he was an honest accountant. Needless to say, did that mean my family wasn't blessed because my father was honest? I don't know. But I look at it this way. Because of my father's honesty and his ethics, it helped mold who I was. And he held true to the principles of being honest in all of your dealings. Now, multi-level marketing companies are not honest in their dealings. They're just not. I honestly believe that people who get wrapped up in multi-level marketing companies, they are blasphemous hypocrites, and they parade around acting like they're good religious people. But really what they are focused on is making money. And I know there's a scripture out there, I can't think of what it is, but it's no man can serve two masters. You can serve one and hate the other, but you can't serve God and money or mammon. It depends on which version of the Bible you read. I think it's Matthew 6:24 or something along those lines. So yeah, no man can serve two masters. So are you going to serve your God, or are you going to serve your pocketbook? It depends on where you put your focus and where you put your time and where you put your energy. So where are you putting your focus, your time, and your energy? And that's something I ask about a lot of people who are in multi-level marketing companies, because they are working all the time. They're constantly hustling. And as we have found, you could work your ass off 90 hours a week doing this side hustle and maybe make $5.15 for the entire week. You know, I go to work 4 days a week, 6 hours per shift, and you know, I get about $700 for 24 hours of work. I didn't ever make $700 for 24 hours of work when I was in paparazzi. Yeah, it's kind of sad now that I think about it. So, multi-level marketing companies love those little party aspects, you know. And it's gross. It really is gross, because a lot of women who are stay-at-home moms, they get invited to a multi-level marketing company like Pampered Chef or Tupperware or back in the day LuLaRoe and paparazzi. So their husbands would get home from work and then they would go have a girls' night out. And during that girls' night out, they would see other women having fun, and then the script would happen. Did you have fun at tonight's party? What do you think about joining my team and doing this for yourself? You could make a really good income and help your family, blah, 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 blah. It's a lie. But the thing is the way that is presented and the perception, because those parties put the blinders on and you have the perception that this is going to be a profitable business. It's set up that way on purpose. Okay? So, you know, they tell you, just sign up under me. I'll show you how to do this. I'll teach you and I'll train you. Well, the reason they say that is because they need to justify the fact that every dollar you spend, they're going to get a cut. Just like that slideshow in the video I showed you of the Franks. Now, Mormons, not all of them, but some of them serve missions for the church. Most religions do have people who are street preachers or proselytizers. I can't say that word. I mean, Jehovah's Witnesses go door to door. We've had evangelical Christians come to our door. There's missionaries for all religious sects out there. It just is. It's not just a Mormon thing to go to door and be religious salespeople. All religions do it. However, one thing that I think they do have down is they know how to stick to their script and spread their message far and wide. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have a PR company or a PR-based brain doing stuff. And this is what MLM companies do. They have their little scripts and they teach you how to spread the message. And the other thing MLM companies do is they have their conventions. And some MLM companies have their conventions twice a year. This is eerily similar to like revivals or Mormon General Conference or C3 or CLC or LeaderCast Live or the ARC Conference or Catalyst. These conventions where everyone gets together to listen to the leader. And you get to hear about the success of others or what they're doing to spread their message far and wide. And, you know, I always found it interesting during Mormon General Conference, they would talk about the membership numbers and where they're building their temples. Well, during MLM conferences, they like to get those people up on stage and parade their successes and have them tell their success story. They like to shower them with rewards and trophies and crowns or, you know, stuff like that. They show those people who have made rank. Okay, so how many of those people in the Herbalife convention or the other conventions garage qualified for those ranks? How many people who wanted to get that Z collection necklace named after them, how many of those girls qualified for that necklace to be named after them by buying that rank? So there's Tanisha, Missy, Danielle, there's the B, there's Tommy, there's Hillary, Nakisha, and then they have their little buzzword necklaces, the majestic, genuine, sentimental, impulsive, and enticing. One of these days, paparazzi, you're going to run out of names for these things. But how many of those girls actually garage qualified for that Z necklace to be named after them? It's an honest question, and we've heard stories from other people who had those necklaces named after them. They did just that. We've had several people over the last several years come out and tell their story. So, did you garage qualify for that? And if you're in a multi-level marketing company, are you motivated to make those ranks, or is it just part of that conversion process? You telling your story and sharing your success, and I'm going to refer back to Robin Frank here. She wants to be a luxe jet setter, and she wants to parade across the stage in her little black dress and show off the fact that she's a luxe jet setter. You telling your story and sharing your success is something that motivates others to join the multi-level marketing platform. So are you part of the blame too? Because you allowing that company to use your success to help convert others and bring more in is kind of manipulation. It's manipulation. Especially if you're telling your success story and you personally know that it's a lie. If you knew you put yourself into massive amount of debt up to your ears, you knew you had garage qualified for that award just to get those accolades, are you part of the problem? Are you part of that blame that I'm talking about today? You know, it's self-realization. You gotta wonder, okay? And I wish that the church leaders of the Mormon faith would come out and speak out against these multi-level marketing companies. But the thing is they're not going to come out and speak against the vast economy that is Utah. The gross domestic product of the state of Utah, where the Mormon church is located and centralized, the gross domestic product of Utah is those multi-level marketing companies. So you know they're not going to go and speak out against what they're doing. They're not going to speak out against the deceptive acts and practices that they are participating in. Because if they did that, the community would probably go broke. So there is a cost to keep these manipulating companies active. But here's the other cost. You have members of your faith that will eventually leave your faith because they do not like that they were lied and manipulated. You will lose members of your religion because they do not like feeling that they were cheated out of their hard-earned money to help somebody like the stake president or the, the current senator earn money. You lose members because they feel like they have done something wrong and God has not blessed them with monetary gain, because that is a teaching. It's disgusting, but it's true. So, in closing, I just want to say, if you are a victim of a multi-level marketing company, you need to remember and you need to own up to the fact that you are part of the blame. You, like me, took the bait, drank the Kool-Aid, drank the coffee, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, there's a coffee MLM out there called Java Mama. I just found that out and I was, whoa. Anyway, you drank the coffee. You were vulnerable. You were probably in a bad place and you believed those lies. But you need to forgive yourself. And then, once you have started the process of forgiving yourself, you need to speak out against those practices and educate people and let them know this is deceptive, this is predatory, this is hypocritical, this is blasphemous, this is wrong. It's wrong. So we need to be a part of the solution, not part of the problem. Okay, and by all means, if you manage to get sucked in to another multi-level company and you're repeating the process and perpetuating that cycle, you only have yourself to blame, because you are opening yourself up to being someone else's financial destruction. Okay? We need to completely stop the cycle if we truly wish to bring down the business model of multi-level marketing companies. And the only way to stop that is to stop ourselves. A lot easier said than done, because I know there are generations upon generations of people who have been in Amway and Melaleuca. And, there are other companies out there that are a little bit more economically responsible. And there's a lot of other companies out there that don't take advantage of their customers, because, again, when you are a consultant, you are a customer. So I was at work yesterday, so we're just going to flip through and see what Papa Crappy is right now while I've got it up. But as you can see, November and December fashion picks are still available. We have Meet Me at the Garden Gate. It's some sort of a brassy piece. And then we've got the Dainty Desire $5 necklace choker. What I want to know is, okay, when you click on this, they used to have the earrings that came with the necklace pictured with the necklace. Have you noticed they've taken that off? So those are the earrings. They're little hearts from the necklace itself. But they used to have, I guess it's just the chokers. I don't know. And then we've got a copper Rookie of the Year guy necklace. Gaudy awful. And then we've got Pardon My Fabulous. No, it's not fabulous. It's fugly. And then we've got, oh look, Toast to Perfection, a Blockbuster. Did they run out of stuff? That's a Blockbuster piece. Why is it in the new releases? It's not new. It's just not new. Then we've got a corded piece, and we've got another leather piece, and the Fashion Fix piece in a different color, not multi. Brass. Oh look, the Funky Fringe is back in green. Pukey green. Avocado green. 1970s kitchen green. Fashion Fix piece that's not in purple, but it's in blue, and it's called Farmer's Market. And then that beautiful piece that Misty showed during the last sneak peeks with Misty. And then we've got these fanciful foliage. Those are so ugly. Who thought that was a good idea? Oh, look, the Works Multi, the Arid Destiny Stones, still hasn't sold out. And Poop on a Stick in Black, because you have colon cancer. And, that's a sign if you have black poop, you need to go see a doctor and get a colonoscopy. Then we have the bobby pins. At least it's a set of 2. They're called Thinking of You in red. Then we have the Garden Gate. That goes with the Garden Gate necklace that I showed at the beginning. And then we've got this Powerhouse Plunderer bangle. But as you can see, stuff is still sitting there. I don't know what the new release drops were, but we've got the Fakey Leather and then some. And then some. Okay. So there's the Papa Puke for the day. So those are my thoughts for today. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I've got a lot of other topics I'm going to bring up. I'll still go over Papa Crappy, but some of the things I'm going to touch on, these are my notes from the Venetian. I'm going to talk about the information control, the toxic positivity, bullying people for staying in, questions you should ask yourself before joining a multi-level marketing company. What makes paparazzi different from Blue or Amway? How are you actually making money in this company? Is it through downline and purchases? I kind of touched on that a little bit today. Why did you want to join the multi-level marketing company? Why did you quit? How do you suggest that we criticize a company that openly takes advantage of people without sounding negative? That's something else I'm going through in my brain. I don't understand why all this negative stuff is happening. I'm listening to what's being said. If you shut your eyes and you listen to the person delivering the message, but you listen to the message, that's great. So there's something. I don't agree with some people, but I will listen to their message because I agree with the message they are delivering. I don't have to like the person, but the message they're delivering is on point. So that is something I talk about. I want to talk about. Don't go on the attack, but educate and motivate people to do the right thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about was if we're really out here to help others, then let's help others. I mean, I've said this a few times and I'm going to continue to say it. You can help others and be respectful at the same time. I'm hoping that what I've said in today's video, I said it with the utmost respect. I don't mean disrespect to the religion I was raised in, but I want to make sure people understand not everyone's like that. I mean, they're not. And don't be afraid of somebody being threatening towards you. It's okay to be emotional and passionate, but don't be threatening, and don't, if you don't like that somebody said something to you, don't send your attack dogs out to go after that person, because you're kind of proving a point. And I'll go into that one too. So I hope everyone's having a great day. And again, I'm going to make Mr. Bean a little bit bigger because I like Mr. Bean. When you blame someone else for your bad choices, you got to look in the mirror. I made a lot of bad choices in my life. But the thing is I can always try and do better than I did yesterday. So that's the end message. Do better today than you did yesterday. And have a great day.